Alhamdulillah wa salatu wasalam Rasulullah. So continue with the masa'il before we go on to mention, before we go on to Bulugh al-Maram. It mentions ma'rifatu maratib al-nas fi tawhid. One, knowing the level of people or the levels of people regarding tawhid. نعم. And that is based on يعني بحسب تحققهم بالتوحيد فأفضل الناس أكملهم توحيدا. And that is based on the yani fulfilling of tawheed, because the best of people are those who are most complete in terms of tawheed. Secondly, ما معنى تحقيقه? What does it mean when we say تحقيقه, the fulfillment of tawheed? It means تخليصه من الشرك والبدع والمعاصي. It means a person purifies their tawheed from shirk, innovation, and disobedience. Thirdly, ثناؤه سبحانه وتعالى على إبراهيم بكونه لم يكن من المشركين. Also, Allah's praise for Ibrahim alayhi salam, where He mentions that Ibrahim was not from the mushrikeen. وفي هذا حث على اقتداء بسيد الحنفاء وفي مجانبة الشرك. From this is an encouragement to follow the way of the leader of the Hunafa, those who are purely upon Tawheed, and that is Abu al-Anbiya, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, Khalil al-Rahman. Fourthly, ثناؤه على سادات الأولياء بسلامتهم من الشرك وهم الصحابة. Also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praise for the Sahaba and them being free from الشرك. Free from الشرك. Number 5, كون ترك الرقية والكي من تحقيق التوحيد. Also, leaving off seeking ruqya and kay, which is cauterization, is from the fulfillment of at-tawheed. Now, when we talk about ruqya, we talk about seeking ruqya. As for a person performing ruqya upon themselves, فلا بأس بذلك. And number 6, الجامع لتلك الخصال هو التوكل. يعني that which combines between all of these attributes of a person who fulfills their tawheed, and this is التوكل. فالتوكل يوجب الثقة والطمأنينة إلى كفاية الله فيتداوى المتوكلون بما لا يضاد أصل التوحيد أو كماله. So what's mentioned here, التوكل, it necessitates trust and in trust in Allah and tranquility towards that which is sufficient of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So a person seeks medicine, those who are the people of tawakkul, of reliance upon Allah, they seek medicine with that which does not oppose the foundations of tawheed, nor does it affect the completeness of it. Also, the عمق علم الصحابة لمعرفتهم أنهم لم ينالوا ذلك إلا بعمل. The deep knowledge of the Sahaba in them knowing that they will not attain that reward of being from the 70,000 who entered Jannah with no reckoning except with actions. As to why they were discussing and asking the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu as to why those 70,000 will enter Jannah without any reckoning. Also, number 8, حرصهم على الخير, the keenness and determination towards goodness, as they were keen to know what is the action that will make them enter Jannah without any account. Number 9, فضيلة هذه الأمة بالكمية والكيفية, the virtue of this ummah in terms of amount and also in terms of quality, so in both quantity and quality. And 10, also the virtue فضيلة أصحاب موسى عليه السلام, also the virtue of Musa عليه السلام and his people, as they will be the second largest ummah. Number 11, Ardul Umam alayhi salatu wasalam, that all of the nations being presented to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu لأنه شهيد عليهم وأمته شهداء على الأمم من قبلهم وبشارة للنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وأمته بأنهم أكثر أهل الجنة. Also, that is because the Prophet Muhammad is a witness over all of the nations, as his ummah is also witnesses against over those who came before them. He's also glad tidings for the Prophet Muhammad and his ummah that they will be the largest inhabitants of Al-Jannah, the greater amount of the people of Jannah. Also, the thing that's mentioned, أن كل أمة تحشر وحدها مع نبيها. Every nation will be resurrected along with their prophet. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran in Surah Al-Isra 71, يوم ندعو كل أناس بإمامهم. The day we will call everyone with their leaders, i.e. their prophet and messenger. And Allah also mentions in Surah Al-A'raf, ayah number 6, فَلَنَسْأَلَنَّ الَّذِينَ أُرْسِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ وَلَنَسْأَلَنَّ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. We will ask those who they had messengers sent to them, and we will also ask those who were sent. Also, from the masa'il, قِلَّةُ مَنِ اسْتَجَابَ لِلْأَنْبِيَاءِ, the few of those who answer the prophets being few, as you find there will be some prophets you have hardly anyone with them or no one with them. Also, أن من لم يجبه أحد يأتي وحده. Those who no one answered their call to Islam, they will come by themselves. Also, ثمرة هذا العلم, the fruits of this knowledge, هو عدم الاغترار بالكثرة. It shows that a person should not be deceived by great numbers. وعدم الزهد في القلة, and also not to be disheartened in having only a few numbers. فالحق هو ما دل عليه الوحي من الكتاب والسنة وما بعث به النبيون لا ما خالفه من الباطل وإن كثر أتباعه. So he mentioned the truth is that which is evident from by way of revelation from the Quran and the Sunnah, and that which the prophets were sent with, not mixing, or not that which opposes it from falsehood, even if the followers are great in number. As Allah mentions in Surah Al-An'am, ayah 116, وَإِن تُطِعْ أَكْثَرَ مَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ يُضِلُّوكَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. If you were to obey majority of the people on the earth, then they will send you astray from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So again, the fact of the matter is not based on the number of people you have, but rather if the truth is with you or not. Number 16, الرخصة في الرقية من العين والحمى. The rukhsa, which is the concession in seeking ruqya from ayn and huma, from the evil eye and the fever. Also, the depth knowledge of the Sahaba or the Salaf when they said قَدْ أَحْسَنَ مَنْ انْتَهَى إِلَى مَا سَمِعَ. The so good is the one who stops at what they have heard, i.e. they only act upon evidence. How many people they judge someone, take a ruling without even looking for the evidence or understanding the evidence or seeking the evidence? How many people deal with people unjustly? People make takfir of people without iqamat al-hujjah, without establishing the proof and the likes. Why? Because of ignorance and not following the Quran and the Sunnah as did the Salaf al-Salih. Also, from the virtues within this hadith, بعد السلف عن مدح الإنسان بما ليس فيه. The Salaf avoiding praising someone for that which they don't possess. Only praising a person for that which you find within them. And again, it's better to praise them not in their face when they don't know, make dua for them in their absence. Or if you know, for example, a person may be straying from consistency in the goodness that they were upon, then you may praise them as a means of encouragement. Also, when the Prophet said, Anta minhum, then this is a sign of prophethood. As he mentioned this to Akasha, and this shows that he would be given knowledge of the unseen. And again, it also shows the virtue of Akasha, as he was the first of the Sahaba to ask this of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And lastly, using the best methodologies to reject or decline, as did the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam do when he said, Okasha preceded you to it. نعم. فهذا ما يتعلق بالدرس أو الباب الثالث أو الثاني في بعض الكتب, as they choose the introduction to be introduction and the second like this now. So here the fruits on whoever fulfills tawhid will enter Al-Jannah without any reckoning, based on that hadith especially. So with Kitaab al-Tawhid we'll stop there inshallah ta'ala. I continue next lesson from Bab al-Rabi' al-Thalith بحسب الكتاب الخوف من الشرك. الخوف من الشرك. We will stop the live and start again and go into Bulugh al-Maram بإذن الله تعالى.